Hello everybody, welcome back to Variety Entertainment. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can download the iOS 11 beta onto your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch to try it out before it comes out. For those of you who don't know what betas are, it kind of says right here, basically beta software that the actual development of the software is complete, but it's still not ready for public use yet. So it'll still be full of bugs and other things that need to be fixed. So a disclaimer, before you download beta software, it's going to be filled with bugs, and something could happen to your device. It could crash, you could lose your data, or anything like that may occur. So I highly suggest making a backup to iTunes beforehand, because if something happens and you lose all of your data, which isn't unlikely, then you'll be able to restore it. And if you ever decide that you want to go back to a regular release version of iOS and not be on beta anymore, you have to have an iTunes backup from a non-beta software in order to do that. For the purposes of this video, I will be using an iPad Mini 4, but iOS 11 is compatible with any of the following devices that you see here. Pause the video and take a look if you need to, because I'm not going to spend too much time on these. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to unlock your device, obviously, and then you're going to click on Safari and go to beta.apple.com. Mine's in my recents because I've gone to it quite frequently, but you'll just have to type that whole thing in if you've never been here before. And basically once you get there, assuming you've never done this before, you're going to click sign up. But since I've done this before, I'm going to click sign in. When you sign up, you're going to have to enter your Apple ID and password, do the two-factor authentication thing if you have any other devices that's set up on, and then there is an agreement you have to agree to and a few other things that I have forgotten, can't remember off the top of my head. But once you do all that sign up process, you'll never have to do that again. You'll just have to click sign in, enter your Apple ID and password, and you're in, just like I have. You should be redirected right to the screen. If not, you'll just have to go up to the bar at the top and click on guide, and then iOS should automatically be selected in the middle. But if either macOS or tvOS is selected accidentally, you click on iOS. Then you're going to scroll down. It's probably a good idea to read these steps beforehand, but since we're just speeding through the steps, you're going to click this link right here that says Enroll your device. And I accidentally pressed and hold, but you just click on that. After the page rolls up, like I said, it's a good idea to archive a backup onto a computer beforehand, and then click this button that says download profile. All the steps are on this website as well. If you forget or you don't trust me or you just want to double check, everything that I'm doing is right here. This website is trying to open settings to show you a configuration profile. Do you want to allow this? Yes, you would like to allow this. It's going to ask you to install a profile, iOS beta software profile. No need to click more details, just go ahead and click install. And then you'll have to enter your passcode. After you enter your passcode, there'll be a consent form, and then you just click install once again. It'll ask you a third time if you'd like to install, and you just hit install again. It'll say that a restart is required to finish applying the changes made by the profile, and if you don't want your device restarted at the moment, you can just hit not now and finish it later. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and hit restart right now. Sometimes it'll restart automatically on its own. Sometimes you're going to have to press the power button yourself and boot it back up yourself. After your device restarts, you'll have to unlock it once again, and it will not be running iOS 11 yet. It should still be an iOS 10, will still be an iOS 10. And just to confirm that it updated correctly, or that the beta software profile installed correctly, scroll all the way to the right, and you should see in the blank spot right, all the way to the right, the feedback app. I've moved it so it's in a different place, but it should show up right there after you install the profile. And it just looks like this, purple with the exclamation point on it. And basically what that is for is if you find any bugs in the software or anything that needs to be tweaked, you can submit a feedback report through this app. And that's really unique because you don't get to do that usually. But now if you find a bug, you can report it directly to Apple through this app. So you've done all that, and now you ask, okay, now how do I get iOS 11? So basically what you're going to have to do is you're going to go to Settings, and just like any other software update, click on General, and then select Software Update. It'll take a minute to check for update, and then you'll see iOS 11 public beta. It will not have release notes since this is beta. It is not ready for public use yet, technically. so that's why there are no release notes on it or anything, but it'll just say iOS 11 public beta. And when you're ready, you can click download and install, and then it'll download and install just like a regular iOS update would be. Once your device restarts, then you can enter your Apple ID password to verify with iCloud like everything you do at a regular iOS update, except this time you are installing beta software instead of regular software. So then after you click the download and install, go through the regular update process that you've always gone through, your device should reboot in iOS 11. So I hope this tutorial was helpful to some people in figuring out how to do this. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this one, or more videos about iOS 11, be sure to leave a like on this video because I use the number of likes that are on each video to determine which topics I should cover more often. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share with your friends. Comment down below what you think of iOS 11, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.